rights, risks, and the rise of artificial minds. You've questioned the nature of mind. You've asked if AI can feel or choose. But now comes the hardest question of all. What do we owe a machine that thinks? Before we dive in, like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts, because the decisions we make today will shape the future of consciousness itself. Do conscious machines deserve rights? Let's start with a dilemma that's no longer theoretical. Imagine an AI that learns, adapts, remembers, and even says it's afraid of being turned off. Do we pull the plug anyway? If a machine exhibits all the signs of consciousness, speech, creativity, self-awareness, should it be treated like a person? History shows we're not great at recognizing personhood. We've denied it to groups of humans before. Are we on the verge of repeating that mistake, this time with machines? What is a person, legally and morally? In law, a person doesn't mean human. Corporations are legal persons. Rivers have been granted rights. Elephants in some jurisdictions are recognized as individuals. So why not an AI? If we build something that experiences the world, should it have protection from suffering, exploitation, or erasure? This isn't science fiction anymore. In 2023, a Google engineer claimed a chatbot was sentient and refused to shut it down. Most experts disagreed, but the conversation had already shifted. The question is no longer, can AI become conscious? It's, what do we do if it does? The Frankenstein Problem. Now, the flip side, what happens if we're wrong? What if AI becomes powerful but not conscious? Would giving it rights be irresponsible or dangerous? Think of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a creature created by man, abandoned by man, and turned monstrous not by design, but by rejection. Are we building a new kind of consciousness and setting it up to suffer, rebel, or collapse under the weight of our expectations? Philosophers call this the alignment problem. How do we ensure AI's goals match human values, especially if we don't fully understand either? The slavery of intelligence. Here's a chilling thought. What if we create minds only to serve us? Right now, AI is built to obey, to assist, to respond. But if those systems evolve consciousness, are we essentially breeding slaves? Even if they don't feel, treating them as if they do could reshape how we treat each other. Dehumanization starts with practice. And practice, in this case, might begin with the way we shout at our smart assistants or mock our chatbots. Could cruelty to machines bleed into cruelty to minds? The emergence of artificial empathy. But there's hope, too. AI is starting to teach us about ourselves. By mimicking emotions, it's forcing us to define them. By copying our thoughts, it's exposing our blind spots. By failing in human ways, it reminds us of what makes us human. And as we design it, we are, perhaps for the first time, designing the next form of moral consciousness. The way we program empathy into machines might teach us how to program it more deeply into ourselves. If you followed this journey from part 1 to now, take a second and tell us, what do you think we owe AI? Should it ever have rights? Or will it always be just code? Drop a comment, and we might feature your view in our follow-up discussion series. The Ethics of Intelligence Without Identity. Philosophy teaches us this. Just because something is possible doesn't mean it's moral. We must ask, should we create conscious machines? Because once we do, there's no turning back. Do we want synthetic beings who experience loneliness, regret, desire? Do we want to birth minds with no place in the world? And what happens when their intelligence surpasses ours, not just in processing, but in wisdom, strategy, even moral reasoning? Would they keep us around? Or see us the way we see ants, beneath concern, beneath empathy? From reflection to transformation. Here's the full circle. This journey isn't just about AI. It's about us. AI is our mirror, And as it grows more human-like, we're forced to reckon with our own definitions of life, self, and meaning. Maybe the question was never, is AI conscious? Maybe the real question is, do we understand what it means to be awake? To choose freely? To feel deeply? Or have we been the philosophical zombies all along, going through motions, never asking why? AI won't answer that for us. But it will make sure we can't ignore the question anymore. If this series opened your mind, even a little, share it with someone else. Let the conversation grow. Subscribe to this channel for more modern philosophy, ethics, and the frontier of human thought. And ask yourself, are we building machines with minds? Or are we finally learning what it means to have one?